Studios are often remembered for the biggest success, the game that defines them, the one that reshapes how people see their work. For Sucker Punch, that game is Ghost of Tsushima. It's a masterpiece of tone, beauty, and restraint. A game that proved how powerful silence, atmosphere, and intention can be. But long before the wind-guided exploration and cinematic duels, there was another Sucker Punch game, one louder, messier, and more rebellious. A game that was released right at the beginning of the PS4 generation, praised for its style at the time, but now, as time goes on, slowly being forgotten. Infamous Second Son might be Sucker Punch's most overlooked achievement. Infamous Second Son arrived in 2014 at the moment when the PlayStation 4 was just finding its voice. It wasn't a technical showcase designed to redefine a genre, it was something quieter, a statement of intent. This was a Sucker Punch stepping away from the familiarity, away from the Cole McGrath, away from a story already told. Instead, they gave us Delson Rowe, a protagonist defined by destiny and, well, by choice. Delson is not immediately likable. His impulsive, reckless, loud behaviour is certainly a discomfort, and it's definitely intentional. Where Cole was burdened by responsibility, Delson is burdened by potential and the fear of what happens when powers arrive before maturity. Second Son isn't asking you to admire its hero, it's asking you to shape him. Powers in Second Son is just a mechanic, it's identity. Smoke is raw and destructive, neon is fluid and elegant, video is unstable, almost chaotic, and concrete is control. Each ability reflects a version of Delson, and each choice determines which one, you allow to exist. The game doesn't overwhelm you with all these systems, it invites you to experiment, to feel powerful, to feel reckless. With Seattle being, not vast, it doesn't need to be. Its streets are wet with rain, lit by neon signs and street art, alive with colour and protest. This is a city that reacts to you, cheering your heroism or fearing your presence. Second Son understands the scale is not immersion, its personality is. In hindsight, Second Son's biggest mistake, in my opinion, is releasing too early. Compared to the rest of the generation, what came forth was Bloodborne, Uncharted, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2. All incredible games in their own right, and Infamous Second Son just gets overshadowed because it wasn't spoken about. It was just too early for it. The game still holds up, especially visuals in particular. How fun the gameplay is, how stunning the game looks. It even surpasses games that even come out in 2026. It is just crazy how much of an achievement this game was. It's stylish, focused, and unapologetically itself. And in an era where most open world games now feel bloated and risk averse, Second Son really feels refreshing. Infamous Second Son is not Sucker Punch's most famous game, but it may be its most misunderstood. A game about power without certainty, about identity without direction, about choice before consequence. And maybe that's why it deserves to be remembered. If you've never played Infamous Second Son, or if you haven't returned to it in years, now might be the right time, because sometimes the most interesting games aren't the ones that define a studio, but the ones that quietly reveal who they were to become. Thanks for watching.